What's up, everybody? Christian Reynoso here with Elite Fight Night. As one of the biggest nights of the summer is closing in July 22nd, we're headed to Merrillville, Indiana with EFN 20, an absolutely stacked card. This episode of A Fighter's Focus is brought to you by TMH, the most hated fit. Two titles are on the line, and there's a main event you're not going to want to miss. And right now, I am joined by one half of that main event, Sensi Seijo Imazaki. How are you, my friend?
I'm good, man. How you doing today? Thanks
doing
for having me on the show.
Don't be silly, brother. This is an absolute pleasure for me. I'm a huge fan of yours, and I got to be honest, if you can't tell by my introduction, I am getting super fired up for EFN 20. And this main event, your matchup, you're taking on Valentin Atsas, who's somebody that you have quite the history with. We're going to get to that in just a second, but how about you tell me how you've been? It's been a while since we last seen you. We saw you, it was in September of 22. We saw you pick up a 51-second knockout over Ali Radwan. I got the pleasure of calling that match. It was quick, it was violent, and it looked like you came out unscathed, but it's been a while. How have you been? How's training going leading up to this big fight?
Things has been going really good. I haven't fought since, like you said, last September. But no injuries. I train every day of the week. Like I was saying before, I'm a martial artist first and foremost. And I just love fighting, so I consistently train in Kyokushin karate and kickboxing, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, Japanese jiu-jitsu. And this is just my life. I train other people, I train kids and adults, and day in and day out, it's just what I love to do. So life is great.
Clearly, this is more than just a hobby. This is a passion. This is in your blood. But let's talk about the history that you have with, the opponent you're facing July 22nd. This is somebody that you've shared the cage with twice already.
Yeah.
You went 1-1 as amateurs. You handed him his first defeat as an amateur, but now here you are. I'm willing to say for all the marbles, right? Like now this is this is going to be the grudge match, and it's happening at the pro level. Right now he's undefeated as a pro. I'm assuming you're looking to hand him that first loss as a pro. How are you feeling stepping in for this trilogy fight against Atsas?
I feel real good. I feel confident. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. With the utmost respect, man. I got respect for Valetti. And I did give him his first amateur loss, but he gave me my first amateur loss as well. So I feel like it's a real even playing field here. I see he's developed his striking a lot since we fought before. From what I remember, he was a really strong grappler as well. So I'm just going in there to do what I do and have a good time, show up and show out, you know what I mean? And let's see how it goes. I'm definitely going in there to come out with the win. And that's all I do whenever I do these fights. Whether I ever win or lose, I go with the mindset that I'm whipping ass, and that's it.
Yeah, no doubt.
So
well, it's worked out for you up until now. I kind of touched on it before we got on camera, and I was really kind of speaking to you candidly, but let's just talk about it. You're a martial artist, to the core. There's really nothing left for you to prove. You've done everything there is to do in traditional martial arts. You fought glory kickboxing. You've done MMA all over the place, tons of amateur, pro fights, and I'll address the other factor. You're 45 years old. Clearly the body is still able, but what is it that keeps you wanting to get out there? What is it that keeps that fire burning for Sensei Seijo Imazaki?
I love to compete. I'm a competitor. I've been doing it since I was 10 years old on the wrestling mat. I was a wrestler for 8 years of my life. And once I found karate, I was doing karate tournaments, and it's just something about competition that puts me in overdrive, and I get passionate and I work harder when I know something's on the line. And even more than the actual fight, I love the preparation for these fights. You know what I mean? My crew gathers around and we train hard and train together and get ready for these situations, because I got guys that I get ready for fights as well, and we do that for them. And now in my life, I seem to be doing that more for other people than myself. So when I got this good opportunity and they offered me Valetti, I was like, yeah, that's the perfect matchup. And that's what I want. I wanted to fight him again, because we were 1-1. And what better place to do it as in the main event of this EFN. You know what I mean? And EFL. And I'm excited. I'm excited to put it all on the line and come out with my hand raised. That's what I look for, you know.
Yeah, no, super exciting. I'll be honest, I'm obviously working for the event, but just as a fight fan, I'm a fan of yours. I'm a fan of Midwest mixed martial arts, but this matchup in particular is just so intriguing. I want to talk about one more thing while I got you here. Um, you've got the dojo. I know you have hundreds of students at this point. You've
Yeah.
got, I saw you cornering at CFFC in Atlantic City really recently.
Yeah.
You have your beautiful family. How are you balancing and juggling all this stuff? Because I know you come in prepared at the highest level. What's it like for you in this stage of your life, kind of keeping all these plates spinning at once?
You know, I have the support of my wife, Joy Nakayama. She definitely supports me in all of my endeavors and has supported me. You know, she's the owner of the dojo with me. She helped me build the dojo to be what it is today. The people around me, it seems, we're not a mixed martial arts school. We're a karate school, which is a little different, just the vibe in there and the type of people that it attracts. So the people that are in the dojo are just some of my best friends here in Chicago. And, they keep me motivated. They help me. I got people that I've taught that are teachers now. And it's a team effort. I definitely couldn't do this alone, and definitely couldn't do it without my wife, because I know she'll listen and be happy to hear that. But definitely with support from the people that I support. Like, we support each other, and that's what makes the teamwork makes the dream work. You know what I mean?
Fantastic. Well, it's clear you got an amazing support system behind you. It's clear you're a smart man by thanking your missus first. And it's no surprise that you're having the success and the momentum that you have up until now. I don't want to take too much more of your time. Any final thoughts or shout outs? Love you want to give before we wrap this up, Sensei?
I just want to shout out Imazaki Dojo, my sponsor. And EFL, thank you for the opportunity. And I'll see you guys July 22nd, man. It's on. Main event. That's how we do it.
That's right. Fight fans, you're not going to want to miss any of the fights on this explosive card, either of the title fights, but this main event, guys. This main event is what it's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, get those tickets available at eventbrite.com as EFN 20 is coming to you live July 22nd from Merrillville, Indiana. Sensi Seijo, Imazaki, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see you the 22nd, my friend.
All right, I'll see you soon, man.